Hey guys, it's Caleb, and in FCA today we talked about Mark chapter 3. This is a pretty in-depth version of Mark chapter 3, and we're going to be reading a lot of it today. So first off is just look at Jesus' actions. Healing the hurting, standing up for people, challenging the rules, but not everybody is like him, Mark chapter 3, Jesus heals a man with a withered hand on the Sabbath. So in Mark 3:4, then Jesus asks them, which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or to do evil, to save life or to kill? But they remained silent, right? So God's law was just meant to help people, not trap them. And the moment it shows us something important. Religion without love misses the point. Some people see a miracle, and instead of celebrating, they get angry. Mark 3:6. Then the Pharisees went out and began to plot with the Herodians how they might kill Jesus, right? So they began plotting on him. Same Jesus, same act, different hearts. Crowds follow Jesus, people needing healing, hope, and freedom, but Jesus doesn't get distracted by the crowd. He calls 12 disciples, which leads us to Mark 3:14. He appointed 12 that they might be with him, and that he might send them out to preach. So notice the order. Be with him first, then be sent. Before ministry or relationship, and before action, closeness. Then things get intense. Religious leaders accuse Jesus of working with evil, but Jesus flips it on them, which leads us to 23. So Jesus called them over to him and began to speak to them in parables. How can Satan drive out Satan? Right? A kingdom divided against itself, it can't stand. Jesus is saying, you can't fight evil with evil. What am I doing? What I'm doing is clearly from God. And then comes with one of the hardest moments. Jesus' family shows up, worried about him. But Jesus redefines what family really means. Mark 35. Since it's down here, whoever does God's will is my brother and sister and mother, right? Faith isn't about bloodlines, popularity, or titles. It's about obedience. So Mark 3 just asks us a real question. Do we care more about the rules, or do we care more about Jesus? Are we with Jesus, or are we just watching him? Are we just part of the crowd, or are we just there because it's more fitting and comfortable to say that we're with Jesus? We have to let in change into our hearts, just like he does. And when we do that, everything looks different. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully this helped you out today. Have an amazing day. As always, don't forget to pray today.